everything we encounter in our life's journey has a degree of functional value. Functional value, something that we can appreciate or in some cases not be too thrilled with. So we can have good or bad functional value. I think it's important for all of us to prioritize what has functional value in our lives. I know for me, 44 years ago, I was blessed to have been given a wife. And in our relationship, we, over time in that 44 years, because of our caring and commitment to each other, we have found great functional value in that sacramental union blessed by our Holy Mother Church, which has sustained us through the good times and some of the less than good times, but ever together, committed and caring to each other. It was 40 years ago that my wife and I, we found a house, and we both agreed that that house had good functional value for us. We became very much attached to the house initially, and over the 40 years that we've resided there, it's required caring and maintenance to keep it at a high degree of functional value to us, providing us shelter, a home to raise a family. It has great functional value to us over the time we've been there. It was 30 years ago that we saw a car that we thought had functional value to us. And so we bought that car, and over the 30 years that we've had the car through caring and maintenance, we've kept it at a very high degree of functional value for us, providing transportation and all the things that a vehicle might. But as I've looked over my life for the decades, there is nothing in my life that has greater functional value than my gift of faith. For it is recognizing in my life that material well-being is a blessing, but the gift of faith is the highest form of blessing we can have, recognizing the eternal value, the functional value of our faith, offering us salvation. And in our lives, to maintain a kinetic, energized faith is a long and slow process of dedicated, conscious effort to increase, appreciate, and live that life of faith. Faith is something that sometimes is lost to us as we battle with all the challenges and headwinds of living in this world, and meeting those challenges can sometimes take us away from that focus of our faith and the eternal value that it provides for us. I know if we stop for a minute and realize the blessing that faith is, we as Roman Catholics can live with the resources of this wonderful Holy Mother Church, which gives us the sacramental life to strengthen our faith, to encourage us, to allow us to overcome the difficulties and hardships that we encounter in our lives. And over time, as we develop a deeper faith, a good guide to see how we're doing is that the deeper our faith becomes, the less important the material world becomes. And we can look to that faith, and if we can find ourselves in a position where we want for nothing, and yet find ourselves completely satisfied, we are moving in the right direction. All of our material well-being, or lack of, can give us a great idea that it's all temporal. It's all for nothing. What has the eternal value is the faith, because it is the key that unlocks the throne room of the Father. And we must do everything in our power to cherish and encourage everything we can do to strengthen that faith, and as the key to the throne room of the Father, let us not in any way lose it along the way. Amen.